Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of Mafia Definitive Edition. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera here in position. Alright. Yeah, last episode we were basically shooting out. We were at a shootout against the police and the border patrol, but technically we were kind of thinking that some of these people were working for the Morello family. They were on the Morello family payroll from what we assumed that they are. Because Polly was assuming that much, that they weren't supposed to be out here so far away from wherever they were from. But yeah, it's Border Patrol. I mean, I can see why Border Patrol was following up on the Canadians in the case, because the Solari family, Solari family, Solari farm. I cannot pronounce their family for the life of myself. But the Tommy's family, our group's faction, was working with the Canucks, or the Canadians as they call it in the game, or the Canucks as they call it in the game, but Canadian is what I think it is. They were eliminated somehow, and it's kind of suspicious. I'm thinking back on it because last episode was like a full week ago now at this point, so I had time to sink in what I went through. I was so distracted by the whole gameplay sequence that my brain was just not like thinking about what happened in the story so far. But we have to go back to Sarah's apartment, of course, is what our goal is. So I'm a little worried. I don't know if something's going to go down at Sarah's place, or Morello family probably attacked our home base, which makes sense because the three big guys, aka Polly, Sammy, and Tommy, are out of the picture for now doing the delivery. That it weakens or left the place vulnerable, like the Solari family's establishment is left vulnerable without the main people there, that I fear that something's going to go down. Like death of Frank or something like that would be very scary to me, or worrisome for me. But yeah, otherwise, I want to say that it's kind of strange because Sammy was kind of weird. Like, he was far into the backside of the farms, and I started thinking about, well, how the hell did he reach so far away from his actual point of check-in? And judging from how the border patrol people went in to attack Tommy at the time, was far back into the back where the Canadians were, where I feel like if Sammy was trying to guard the front gate or the front area, he would have just let the Canadians go back to the back and follow the Canadians, maybe if anything, just to make sure that they're parked wherever they need to park for delivery and all that. And then suddenly it's like, if Sammy's in the front or is away from that area, if he's at the front at the gate guarding the bridge to let Tommy and Polly in, then why the hell would he know if the police were there or not? Maybe the gunshots were loud enough, but even then I feel like he wouldn't have heard it, since it was so deep into the farm area that I don't think he would have heard it. And there was thunderstorm too, I think. So it leads to make me think that something is wrong with Sammy. That he probably have done something, because I think I said a little bit of it, and I think I was kind of having a feeling that Sammy betrayed us, because as I said, he had 8 months to go away from the whole family business. Although Frank did say he was loyal, I would take the word of Frank. I would totally take Frank's word on it. But ultimately, I feel like Frank's word about how Sammy is really loyal to this family doesn't mean that it's guaranteed that he's loyal, So I'm worried that is kind of a lie almost, because Frank really trusted him, and everyone is just straddled along. Now we gotta go up to the intersection. So yeah, let's continue this game. Sorry, I spoke for too long, but that was what I wanted to say in the last episode, I feel like. Or at least that would have been something I would have loved to talk about in the last episode, but I just didn't have a full thought-out thinking before I jumped into this. So I was kind of annoyed, though, that Sammy didn't die, because I was like, I feel like those shots are so, aggressive, that I don't think he wouldn't have, died from those gunshot wounds. Unless those bullets were paintballs to him, but I don't think so. I mean, this is olden time? This is old time school stuff. But I think that they would have not been paintballs or something like that. Or rubber bullets rather, but yeah, because I don't think 1930s is when when paintballs and rubber bullets were a thing. I don't think so, but I might be wrong. And I would feel like that kind of thing is too fictional, way too fictional to be realistic in a sense. To have him get shot at and bleed out like that, the way he did. But the armored tank thing is a little bit aggressive, thinking about it. Like, how the hell did they get that much money to get a tank car? A car with a bunch of, like, turret stuff. Like, what the hell, dude? I almost nearly hit that guy earlier, so... Ooh. Damn it. Freaking... I don't know if that's a cop car or not, but it's really scaring me to see that. Also, it's still raining. It's kind of cool. It's a really cool scene to see that there's rain and stuff. Yeah, also while editing this video, not this video, but another Mafia video, I tried to look up, like, what the hell Lost Heaven was related to, and it is a fictionalized version of Chicago. So, excuse my manner when I say New York, because I kind of thought it was New York due to the Golden Bridge or whatever, the Golden State Bridge looking thing. Or the layout of the area seems kind of like... Layout really feels like a New York area, but I can totally see Chicago. I mean, I've played Watch Dogs 1 pretty thoroughly, so I do know how Chicago looks like in a video game format, but I don't know, it feels a little different in a weird way. Maybe because the layout's a little different. Or no, not the layout. The, I'm trying to think. The architecture is a little different. That's what it is. So I'm kind of like not too familiar with it. But I do know that there were like familiar stuff here that feels like a Chicago-based city thing. From what I've played in Watch Dogs, but I don't think I'm an expert of knowing what Chicago looks like for reals. But I think games have a lot of cool things like to show off when it comes to like city style. Like, god damn it, why is this guy parked in the middle? Is this an ambulance? It is, isn't it? That looks so weird. Okay, I guess they were stopping because the other car was making a turn into their road. But yeah, I think a lot of games doing like this sort of like realistic sense of the city is really cool. Like I really love playing Yakuza games, and when they do like a replication of like Hawaii for Infinite Wealth and Yakuza Pirates, it's always really cool because I've seen more footage of Hawaii randomly, and I'm like, oh, that really does look like the same spot that I saw in the game. So it's kind of really cool to see replicas of cities and towns and states and countries in games, and just kind of being like, yeah, I've been there through game, and it's really cool to see that. Like, even... Okay, so we get out of here, I think? We're getting out, yeah? I have a bad feeling things are gonna go bad. Why are you standing out here? Why do you look suspicious as hell? Get out of the street, man, or I'll beat you up, man. I'm worried because there might be some guy who's gonna walk up and try to shoot Tommy or something. I'm still worried though. Alright, we're gonna have to... Is there another like collectible hidden somewhere? I just realized this is a place where we can like look for stuff, isn't it? This gate used to be open, right? Like they pushed us into this little corner. I think I might have seen what was inside already. Yeah, I think I already grabbed whatever's inside there. Is there anything else over here? Polly did suggest that Tommy should go and... oh, there is something here. What the heck? Wait, is this the newest thing that I haven't gotten before? Black Mask? Oh my god, dude. I was looking for one at least. Can't believe one was all the way over here. The Flame and Race Williams. I'm guessing the Flame is the lady's name, the nickname of the lady. Detective Western Stories of Action. Huh. I still don't know if these are real comic books / books or anything. 15% collected. Beautiful. Slow, but surely we'll get a good chunk of them. I don't think we'll get all of them, though, unfortunately, but I'm hoping we get a good chunk of what we need from collectibles. I don't know if there's any rewards whatsoever either, so... First time we're actually walking in here in game form. Oh? Kind of cute to have a teddy bear there.
You're late. Dinner's cold.
Huh? What's up?
Work.
Truth be told, Tommy would have died out there. Like, he was close to dying if he wasn't careful with that work. Yep, exactly. He was very close to... She realizes something went wrong. I think this romance between Sarah and Tommy is kind of weirdly special.
Marry me.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, okay, just randomly, okay. That is such a weird time to ask to be married, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Is it the end of the chapter? It is. Your Canuck cousins, achievement unlocked. That is hilarious that it's doing that. A trip to the country. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting that the writing says, hey, like, Sarah's relationship with Tommy was a slow burner, which I like a lot. I like, in a weird way, I like romance stories that are like slow burn a little bit, but I think that if it's dragged on too long, then it's dragged on too long. I think that this relationship between Sarah and Tommy was very, not quick, but it's slow and mellow and like very like subtle at first, and then it's like constantly being pushed like through an ebb and flow of other people telling you, hey, do it, like marry this woman, or like, she's the right person for you, she's the right gal for you, she's been here for you all this time, she understands the business. I mean, she's the only one who technically will understand the business. So I don't think that Tommy can find anyone else out of the whole thing. But I feel like that moment when he said marry me, with the fact that she understood that his work was kind of going through a little bit of a turmoil in that night, or like it was a rough night, makes me think that the only reason why that situation happened was because it was a necessity, in concern that Tommy might die without a chance to say marry me, or have a family with me, or whatever it is. Like I always think that that's the case with romance or relationship, is like you're like in a story like this, it feels like when you're at your end of the road almost feeling, or that every day it feels like an end of the road, it feels very close, like you need to have to push that relationship forward rather quickly rather than slowly. So I feel like it feels like a really proper balance of burning slow love while also having to really actually push you there. I think I even see that a lot with like Uncharted 1, 2, not 1, but Uncharted 2, 3, and 4 had a lot of that kind of feeling, where it's just like they're like Nathan Drake and Ellie, or not Ellie, I forgot her name already. Elaine, I think. Elena? Yeah, like, having those two romances is kind of like the same kind of field of this, similarly, but I think it's a little different because one was a bit more off-screen and slow. This one is more on-screen and a little bit of on-screen talking points and then slow. But yeah, let's continue. Sorry for talking too long. I still talk too long because I just... there's a lot to say. Omerta! That's a title that I know from another game's thing. There's another game named the same way. Oh, the Dawn.
Hey, boss. I came as soon as I got your message.
Sit down, Tom. We have a mole, Tom.
No. Oh.
I was up all night driving myself nuts trying to figure it out. I started thinking maybe it's one of our guys. We aren't paying his fair share.
Maybe.
Someone with a light wallet. Maybe looking to Morello for a new suit. Frank wasn't around, so I went to the safe to get the account books. To see who's getting cents on the dollar he's earned.
Oh. And he found out who it is?
What do you know?
Yeah.
The books are gone, Tom.
What? Oh no, don't tell me you're thinking Frank.
Frank.
No, I don't think so.
More than 50 years I've known him. Everything I have, I got with Frank.
I don't think it's Frank. I think somebody's framing him.
And every buck we've earned, every dime we've paid out, it's all logged in those books. Frank hands those over to the feds, we're finished.
Frank respects one person in this whole town, and that's you. This has got to be some kind of misunderstanding.
True.
I've been calling him all day. I went by his place. He's gone. His wife and kid are gone.
No way. I don't think so. I still don't believe it.
Why?
I don't know. I'm sure he has his reasons. Maybe he's still smarting over the dog.
Doubt
When
it.
you tried to drown.
Yeah. Same one I shot after he wouldn't let me sink her.
Oh, wait, what?
I was a stupid kid, Tommy. But grudge or no grudge, we gotta get those books back. Shake down all our stories. See who knows what.
Alright. Well, I'd rather get the book.
When you catch up to Frank, you get those books. And if he doesn't have them on him, you make him tell you where to find them. After that, you do what we gotta do.
Man, why is everybody starting to be so on each other's case now? Just so random. I mean, I understand things change, but...
Vincenzo's waiting for you with a clean car.
Thanks. Oh, Meg. Oh, no. This place is pretty big. I hope there's no collectibles here. I'm just thinking, like, how much space there is, that there might be some random-ass collectibles anywhere. It is cool to be able to walk in a park like this. It's beautiful as heck. You know, I think back at Watch Dogs a little bit with these kind of places that I'm like, oh, ooh, so hate that so much. I'm guessing that if we were to do the free roaming mode, I think there's like a free mode, that's what they're called. We can probably look for these things more nicely. Hello, I don't know who you are, but hello. I think we would be freely able to like look for the collectibles that we were missing all this time, but I don't know really. Like I'm wondering if it's based on missions that we could find them, or if it would take more time to find out the thing. Also, I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, we're literally just having to walk over there, I guess. Like, the car's just literally parked there. I don't think Frank is the one who's behind the whole accountant book, and I bet he'll say he doesn't know either ways. Or Frank is already dead. And we're just gonna find out that he's already dead with his family because the mole in our family is actually Sammy all this time. As I said, Sammy is trying to build up alibi. Like, I think Sammy's trying to build up alibi to get out of the picture so that he doesn't look like he's guilty or hiding something. Because there's no way in hell it wouldn't be Sammy at this point, considering how he's the most suspicious guy out of this group so far already. Polly's just a lovable idiot, I guess I would call him. I mean, I don't want to say he's an idiot, but I feel like he's like a bit of an idiot, a little bit. He just does things whenever he feels like would be feeling like something, I guess. Like he does it based off of feeling, instincts and feelings, and not so much as trying to do it based off of logic. Like a very emotional guy kind of thing. I don't think they would place collectibles on these like benches. I don't feel like they should, but they definitely would place it on tables and stuff like that. If I was a designer, I would probably place it on tables or like random ass things that are like on the floor or something like that. Because in the last episode, or no, not the last episode, this episode, when we went to the alleyway, it was on the floor near the trash cans. So I'd assume that it's somewhere in the same ballpark.
Tommy.
Who are you? I don't know who you are though. Oh, there's a thing right. Oh, there it is. There's a collectible right now, right? Indeed it is! Detective, Dime Detective. What is this? Dime Detective magazine. Death gives a permanent wave. Slaying room only. Oh, I didn't realize that the flight attendant was passing him the gun to shoot the guy or something. It's kind of weird. We're 8 books in out of what, 20 I think it was. Yeah, we're 40% done, which is nice. Man, I'm wondering how many foxes I'm missing. Like, I feel like there's some few foxes that I might have missed out on here and there. So, it's gonna be annoying a little bit. Alright, let's talk to Vinny, I think. Is this Vinny?
We gotta keep a lid on this, Tom. Start with Biff, but don't give him nothing.
Biff?
I got you a clean set of wheels.
Thanks.
And something special here, if you want it.
If I want it. Ooh, the sawed-off. I mean, I got the sawed-off last time, where I saw the sawed-off
Frank
news.
sees a Lapara. He'll know. The old ways work.
Yeah, the sawed-off was used last time.
Whatever it takes, Tom.
Whatever it takes. Is this the car I'm looking to use? Yeah, because this guy's sitting on his car, and then there's that car. There's only 2 cars here that I can realistically use, and I don't know which one. I'm guessing it's this one, though. Yep. Alright, here we go, I guess. I'm not happy that we're going to deal with, Frank, but... I really wish that Frank was actually going to tell us the truth, or, like, tell us what's up, because it's really not good. This car's pretty good, though. Sorry, I'm looking at the time. This car's controls are pretty much, like, smooth. It feels pretty smooth. Like, the handling is pretty good, but the speed is a little bit too abrupt, I think. God, why is everyone blocking my way, man? Bro, come on. Get the frickin' going. God, I don't want to drive away and hit things in random spaces, dude. Seriously, I don't know why I'm driving realistically. This game just constantly forces me into this feeling of, like, driving along with the AI. I don't want to drive along with the AI, dude. God, everyone's very close to driving to each other, though, I think. Man, I feel like I'm just realistically driving. I don't know why. There was a game... Oh, yeah, there was Yakuza, I think. Yakuza 4 had the driving that was, like, so funny, realistic. It was, like, the taxi driving stuff in Yakuza 4 that was, like... Or, not 4, 5, sorry. Yakuza 5 that was, like, realistically very, like... Almost too surreal. I was just like, wait a minute. That guy almost caused an accident. Nope, I'm not waiting for your ass. I'm going. God, I just don't know why I'm following this traffic. Why am I following you guys? Okay, I'm screwed. I'm screwed up for this. I'm going. Screw you guys. Oh man, this handling's beautiful. This car's handling is nice. It's really, like, responsive. The other cars have not been as responsive. Like, it required... Okay, we're turning a little bit more here. I'm trying to figure out where we're parking here, that's why. I'm just, like, uncertain. Okay, it is right here. I don't see, like, the block for it, that's why. Sorry, guy. Okay. So we just need to park there however we can and get in here. Back to Chinatown we go. I'm a little concerned that things are gonna go wild. Also, is there new collectibles here? Yeah, but yeah, I'm concerned because there's still more people around. Like, I'm starting to become more suspicious of every single thing, which is interesting to me because I didn't think this game would have turned some of these locations into, like, these very, like, scary places that could potentially be riddled with enemies. Like, you don't even know if it's gonna end up being a bad thing or a good thing or anything. But it seems like Biff has something to do with Frank, I guess. Is there a collectible in the back here? Nada. Alright, let's go, I guess. Hey, Biff.
Tommy, what's the rumpus?
Do I interact with him right here?
Heard any big news lately? Something that Don might want to know.
It depends. What's it worth to you?
$20.
How about 40?
All right, spill.
The FBI's in town.
Oh!
They're getting something from Morello, but I don't know what.
How'd you hear?
Little Tony got some guy drunk in the Black Cat and drove him home. Heard a bunch of stuff, so he's the guy you want to see.
Okay. Thanks.
Little Tony is who we're finding. Can we go from the back? I would love to go from the back, though. Whatever.
Always a pleasure, Tommy.
Biff, don't get yourself killed, man. I'm already feeling like we're in danger soon here. A bad feeling things are gonna go bad here somewhere. Because I feel like the FBI is, like... This guy okay? I mean, he looks kind of dead. I'm still a little concerned, considering how many people are here. Oh, there's a guy in front of me. There's something wrong here. Okay, no, they're just people who are like just hanging out, I guess. Yeah, that's strange. There's like these two guys just standing there still, like not doing anything. I almost hit that pole too. Oh, no, 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 don't you dare. Okay. I thought he was gonna hit, I thought he was gonna crash into me. Nope, don't you dare. I'm gonna walk in front of you, drive in front of you. Not walk in front, drive in front of you. So annoyed with this traffic. I know that I've seen somebody else play this game a little bit, because I was looking up like a certain I guess I was looking up a certain something just to make sure that it was that I was going the right path or something. I don't know exactly actually, but I was watching a video of somebody playing this game and they were just driving like a madman. I was just like, dude, that's crazy. I'm not driving like that, I don't think. Or I haven't driven like that as much in this game, so I mean, thinking about like what GTA, it's like I drive very differently, I guess, in GTA, because things, I don't know, maybe they have it differently, where they're like, the AI or the pattern of how they drive is a bit more realistic in a weird way. Oh, missed my turn. Almost missed my turn. Like, the way that they drive in this game is feeling more realistic, and maybe because of the fact that there's more cars in the way, that I feel like it's a bit more, Alright. I guess we'll just go in, I guess.
Okay, just stay on the line.
What is this? Go get 'em, boys! Lancers. Pause and read. So it's the Lost Heaven Lancers team, I guess. Bunny Smith. Is he gonna be relatable to the story somehow?
Okay, Tom.
Oh, there's a thing over here. Oh, collectible. Thank you. Wait, is that Finally got a Terror Tales for once. We got a Terror Tales comic book or magazine or whatever. Also, where's the tails? I see, like, you see my cursor? Yeah. Like, the T is gone. Or behind the thing. It's kind of scary, though, that she looks the way she does. Terror Tales. Two strongly contrasted novelties of unusual terror. Mistress of the Dark Pool. Test Tube Frankenstein. So I'm guessing it's a mermaid kind of thing. Finally getting some more comic books and stuff for the first time, I guess. Sorry I shattered your stuff. I don't know why things are shattering in here easily. Alright. Hello, Tony?
Nah, it's not. What's this about the guy you drove home who's with the feds?
He came in for a drink, which turned into 10. He's hired muscle for some kind of safe house.
Huh.
Where?
Oak Hill, corner of Pine. He gave me $10 to drive him back and keep my mouth shut.
Oh.
That on that Councilor Gilatti's brokered some kind of deal between Morello and the FBI. They were all ready to sit tight on someone in there.
Why the hell didn't you tell us?
Tom, I did.
What?
I came in to see Frank straight away. He didn't tell the Don?
No.
No, he didn't.
Tom, what's going on?
We don't know. We're getting in the bottom of this now, so I don't know what to say, dude. I really don't. I mean, nobody knows what's going on either. Like, Frank just literally legit just is gonna sell us out, really? I honestly think it's kind of strange that he wants to sell us out or anything. Alright, we got in the car. I'm gonna end the episode here soon, though, unfortunately, because we're almost out of time, but U-turn? Are you telling me to U-turn, really? No, I'm not turning around. Literally, like, I could just drive this road the way I do. No, I'm not gonna turn around, game. Oh, I see. No, I see where it is. I was driving on the right road. I see. No, we need to go up the bridge. That's what it is. Okay. That's what it's telling me to do. I was confused because I was like, I'm on the right path, am I not? It's like, oh, it's because they want me to go on the bridge. I'm driving in the middle of the road. Not great, but you move. We're on the move ourselves. Alright. I might stop soon. Oh jeez, the handling is great, but that's why I'm like unable to. I'm evading the the crash on some of these cars because the handling is good enough for me to handle. But yeah, we're trying to figure out this thing. I'm just very surprised that Frank is betraying us for real, if that is the case. Unless he's threatened by the fact that the FBI kidnapped his kid and wife, which the Don did say that both his family, his whole family is gone. So there is a chance that the FBI has kidnapped his kid and wife without him knowing, and he's blackmailed or threatened to release the books to them because Morello knows what they're doing or something. But oh jeez, okay, you know what? Oh jeez, no, damn you bastards, all you bastards! I don't want to hit your stupid car. I don't want to hit the car and then suddenly go wild with like how we're flying around, because we're gonna end up dying to the flippity flip-flops of the cars, which I'm glad I've been evading for most of this game, or evading for the most parts in some of these levels already. So I'm looking at the map while also looking at the road. It's the worst thing in the world. It's like looking at your phone to see the GPS, and yet kind of like struggling to keep your eyes on the road kind of thing. It's really bad. Alright, we're going in a good path so far. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode soon here because I am running out of time, I think. Yeah, we're already over time by a little bit. But we're making some progress. There's a lot of like fetch quest talking style mission design here, so it's what that is. But not the worst thing, but at least making it more anxious and tension building kind of thing, which is interesting to me. Freaking car. Alright, we're almost there, it seems. Why are we... Oh? Oh?
Looks like the place.
Oh. Wait, randomly we're just parking in the middle or across the road? Are we gonna chase after them? Please don't tell me I'm chasing after them through a car. I don't want that. But it is a safe house, is what the FBI people said it was. Yeah, it's FBI's there. Frank! Damn it. Why, Frank? What are you doing? Oh, we are chasing, isn't it? Oh, this is awful. We are chasing, or we're tailing, rather. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds. I do apologize that a good chunk of this episode was me talking. I think probably like about 10 minutes of me talking, stupidly enough, but there was a lot of driving. I mean, there was so much driving that I'm just like, we didn't really do too much, but I don't know. We did get some collectibles. Beautiful. We did get some mission story chapter stuff done. Amazing. But unfortunately, a lot of it is just talking. Cutscene. No action. Which is fine. I don't really... I think as me playing, it's fine. But with people watching, I think it gets kind of boring or stale really quickly. Which is kind of... I don't know. I feel like it's not the worst thing. It's just sometimes it hurts to have those things. I mean, some people might be like, oh, I haven't seen the game before, played the game before. Or I don't want to ever play the game for whatever reason. Because it's a little bit difficult to play it. Due to whatever, like computer not being able to run it, to... the bugginess of the physics. I mean, some people might just say, oh, I gave up on it because it's so buggy and stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's fair, I get it. But, yeah, I mean, we made progress. That's the bare minimum, at least. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, or Nobody Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to everyone watching this. More Mafia to go. I'm going to play another episode right after this, because I actually was wanting to play this more, because I actually enjoy this game more and more now. Due to the story being very high stakes in a way, and it's... Yeah, I mean, I really like the action too. When the action picks up, it's just absolutely interesting. But sometimes the bugginess is just kind of funny and very discouraging at times, but hey, I made through a good chunk of the bugs that literally exist in this game. I survived. It's like the sticker, like, I survived. I don't like it, but it's what that is. But, yeah, I wish those things were fixed, but I think it takes a Herculean, like a Herculean, like, effort to just fix those kind of physics bugs that I feel like they never chose to fix it because it just takes too much money and time to literally fix it. But I'm having a bad feeling that they used the same exact engines in Mafia 3, because I do remember this game was remastered with that same exact engine, I think, and they just remastered this game with that exact engine from Mafia 3. I don't know about Mafia 2. I don't know if that got remastered or if that's the same engine that they used before the whole Mafia 3 thing. But I remember Mafia 3 ended up being really bad, but also seeing a lot of bugs and bad state stuff. But I'm still going to play it eventually at some point, either on my own or on the channel, depending on what that looks like in the future. But yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, that's it for this episode. Roz, out.